Facebook Live. Try and finish up career games today. So this will probably be a fairly long stream. I got 4 games left to do. I think last push before the playoffs, we got a couple of tough games on the schedule. We got KC. Let's see, we got Atlanta, Portland. Those should be 2 wins. OKC and Minnesota to finish off the year. Currently the 6th seed. Let's see, if we win all 4, we could possibly end up being 4th seed. Now, how the seeding is, it looks like to be playing Spurs, possibly. Let's see though.
Get after it, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
This game is my last key game of the year. It's an away game? Yep. Tough. Am I over here?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
The starters for Utah: George and Sexton in the backcourt. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's Money in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. In the back half of this season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
And as a rookie, MP has impressed a lot of people. To continue to be in consideration for Rookie of the Year, he really has to find a way to shine brighter than the other top rooks. That's a two-way challenge for games like this one.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Utah, Risache. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
George outside.
Say, what are you doing, bro? Step out.
Clock at 6. Kessler a screen. The rebound by Atlanta. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Takes a step back, and it's Sexton on the take. Pass to Money, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the right side. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Now here's George. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by George. Sexton's got 5 points.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Here's Risache, and the layup falls.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by Utah. Pass to Young. Shoots over George. Rebound, Utah. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, oh, it showed up.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Collins a screen. The 3 from Sexton. Okongwu with the rebound. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Pass to Risache. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Sexton against LeVert. Okongwu, a screen on Sexton. Tries a 10-footer. Buries the jump shot.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George outside. Here's Money. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Money grabs a miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Okongwu, a screen on Sexton. LeVert passes to Okongwu. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Give credit to LeVert. The correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
Money, pass to George. Outside Sexton. Collins a screen from downtown. And another miss by Utah. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Risache. And a missed layup. Utah trailing here. Here's Money. And that one's long. The Hawks shooting a phenomenal 60% in the first. From deep, Johnson. Collins with the rebound. The Jazz shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Mann's checked in. Now Young. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Well, you look at Kessler, third in rebounding. A force down low.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Sexton against LeVert. Puts it up from 12. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Sexton's got 7 points.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, is he dynamic. Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here's George doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Mann. The Hawks trailing. On the push, here comes Atlanta. LeVert with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. LeVert passes to Johnson. From outside, off the mark. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to LeVert. Inside. Here's Mann. Kessler with a rebound. Utah leading by 3. Left side, Sexton. Now here's George. Pass to Collins. Here's Money. To the paint. Here's Kessler. There's the help with LeVert. Here's Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Lowry Marketing comes in for John Collins. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line, and he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Krejci comes in for Trae Young, and so he hits both. Here's Collier, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Markkanen sets a screen. The baseline J is on the way. Again, Utah. Hawks trail by 3. Krejci, the pass to Mann. To the wing on the left. There's the screen by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. He nails it, and we're tied.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Clarkson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He dropped 50 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Collier. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And a look at the stats for Keontae George.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Risache, he's checked in for Kongwu. Atlanta has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside man. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Here's Money. 9 points in the game. Here's Collier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. Just speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Lennox checked in for the Hawks. Now here's man, averaging around 6 a game.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Collier, down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Here's Krejci. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Niang outside. Here's Krejci. The 3 from Risache. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah leading. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Collier. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here's Niang. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Risache. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Pass to Clarkson. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Utah ahead. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Collier. And it's Money in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Risache. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Kessler. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. Markkanen outside. Clarkson with the ball. Kessler a screen. From the high post. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's his third foul of the game. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Risacher. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. And it's Krejci missing. The Jazz shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Money pass to Sexton. To the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And for the Hawks, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Krejci, the pass to Olynyk. Niang a screen.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Up top man, checked by Sexton. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Man's got 5 points. Utah leading by 3. Now here's George. Markkanen sets a screen. Fires the 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
A nice shot by Krejci.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Sexton passes to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Money with the bucket. 13 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
NBA scoring has been... will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Niang. Levert's checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for Krejci.
I'm watching.
Now Clarkson. Give him 8 points now.
Get to hit that like and
Pass to
subscribe
Collins.
button for me. Also check out
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hawks trail by 9. Outside Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Levert. He picked up 15 in their last win against New York.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Clarkson. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Levert goes against Clarkson. Johnson passes to Young. Fires for three. Here's Okongwu. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Collier. He's got 5. Pass to Money. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. A minute and a half left in the second. LeVert outside. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Here's Money. No good. Unable to win this run.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Young looking for an opening. The 3 is up. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist from Young. LeVert's got 8.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Money. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Money. Ball stolen.
Come on.
Here's Risacher. He's got 17. And here's LeVert. Basket counts. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Money. Rebounded by Johnson.
No foul.
Here's Risacher. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Deflects the pass. Here's Money. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Atlanta on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
This game should not be this close.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's...
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every...
That's it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Atlanta leading by 3. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Risacher in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Money grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Sexton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Ryan, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's LeVert. Okongwu inside, and he comes up with a bucket. Okongwu's got 11 points.
Really good passing wing. Risacher isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
LeVert goes against Sexton. To the inside. Money. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Young against George. Oh, Young with the power move.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Sexton for the tie. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Now here's Johnson. Give him 8. Down low. Here's Rizachet. Here's LeVert. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Young with the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Collins for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Johnson. George against Young. Launches a 3. Young missing again.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for John Collins. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Okongwu. LeVert with the ball. He's got 10. Back to Okongwu. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top shooting rookies from downtown this past month. Number 5 is Zach Rizachet.
He's been simply on fire from deep during this past month. He knows he's got the green light to fire from distance whenever he's given the opportunity.
Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. George outside. Markkanen outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Money. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Young against George from the stripe. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Young's got 8.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Markkanen outside. Here's Money. Back to Markkanen. George against Young. George's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Money. Pass to George. Out to the wing. Back to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Johnson. LeVert with the ball. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's Money. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Misses the 3. The Hawks trailing. Here's Rizachet. 17 points in the game. Now here's Okongwu. Pass to LeVert. And here's Johnson for the lead. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite off the catch.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops the first. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Collier, he's checked in for Sexton. Here's Money. He's got 21. Pass to Hendricks. Here's the pick. Here's Sensabaugh. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Young. Give him 8.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Collier. Now Markkanen. No points so far. Markkanen with a screen on Young. For 3, Collier nails it from 3.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
LeVert outside. Back to Young. Pass to LeVert. Picked up by Okongwu. Now here's LeVert. He's closely guarded. There's Young with the 3. Money grabs the miss. Money's got his 6th rebound on the night. Markkanen outside. Here's Collier. Give him 8. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Okongwu. He's got 16. Here's LeVert. The kick out to Johnson. A shot to stop the run. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
He takes it in. Money with the bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Hawks trail by 3. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Appreciate you, boss. $16 watching. Don't forget to slap that like and subscribe button for me, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Ah, they took me out. Damn. JL, what's going on, brother? Happy Monday, dude. You streaming tonight, dude? Thanks for the share, dude. Appreciate it. All the shares lately really been helping the channel.
Atlanta
Steady
is shooting at
growing,
45% of the game so far.
subs.
So on the floor for Utah, Collins and Kessler there in the middle.
Nice.
George
You
and
know you're
Sexton in the
playing yet?
backcourt. And it's Money in at the small forward position. Here's Bufkin. And it's good for 2. Bufkin's gotten his first points of the night. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Money. And a nice finish on the layup.
In crunch
we're the
time,
6th seed.
trying to get the
Got
foul,
4 games
the
left on
bucket,
the season.
or both.
If we win out and the Thunder lose, I think 3
Here's Bufkin.
out of 4 will be the 4th
Pass to
seed.
Krejci. This one for 3. Money
tough,
grabs
though.
the miss. Money's got 7 rebounds in the game.
We got OKC and
Here's Sexton.
Minnesota to finish out the season. So
Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Closer
I'm
Sexton
not
gets to the
counting on us
basket, the
winning
more
all
dangerous
4.
he can become, and the defense has
But I'm
got to
gonna try.
recognize that.
I
to
struggle
Krejci.
guarding Williams with OKC. He's a bucket.
Utah grabs the miss. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Honestly, Trey's not shooting good this game. This guy, Ricochet, he's hard to guard. Struggling with him. Yeah, what's Trey got? Yeah, Trey's only got 8 points, dude. He's shooting 3 of 13, 0 for 7 from 3.
Add another thing to it. It's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the Hawks making a change here. Matthews checked in.
Foul out. He's got
now here's
5
Olynyk.
fouls already.
Olynyk. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
George outside. Outside Sexton. Oh, sweet move. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Here's Matthews. Pass to Krejci. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
We got Portland next game.
Utah leading by 9.
So, we should win 2 out of 4.
Outside Sexton.
At least. I'm hoping. We did drop
and he gets it to go off the front iron. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Niang outside. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. From the elbow. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Stay healthy.
Sexton's got 23 points.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Right now, how we're seated, it looks like we're going to play San Antonio in the first round, and that's going to be a tough matchup.
Now, Niang, three-pointer.
Floor, obviously,
Utah grabs the miss. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sexton. Here's Money. Collins passes to Money. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Krejci. George defending. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Niang. The 3-ball. That shot off the mark. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Now here's Sexton. George outside. Outside for Sexton. 5 on the clock. Collins a screen. Sexton another miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Matthews. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And here's George. Outside Sexton.
Oh, Sexton cooking.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
First free throw is good.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Niang. Levert's checked in for Matthews. And it's Young in for Krejci.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Inside, here's Money, and he goes in for the dunk.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Outside man. Takes the three. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Money with the bucket.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Say, smash. Well,
pass to Okongwu.
You and 18 others clearly doesn't think it's a bad
left
game.
Side Young. The three ball is good from Young.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Here's Collins. Collins with a screen on LeVert. Here's Sexton using his post moves to get the 2 points. Sexton's got 15 points here in the second half. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Young, the pass to Okongwu.
I appreciate you, dude. You know, the same goes for you. I don't care what
there's
you're
a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Chat it up.
Kessler. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
The officials were right on top of that one. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Risacher, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet. A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
He's killing it right now. 21 watching. Let's go.
Young, the pass to LeVert.
Guys.
Young against George. The three. The rebound by the Jazz.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Dog.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hawks trail by 14. Outside Johnson. Pass to Risacher. LeVert with the ball for 3. Money grabs the miss.
Double.
Money's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Sexton. Here's Filipowski. Here's Money. And a two-handed jam.
Just great offense.
Man,
the screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
George's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
I didn't even realize there was only 3 minutes left.
Here's Risacher. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Risacher is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Let's go, Sexton. You got this shit.
LeVert goes against Sexton, and he makes it on the layup. Sexton's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Johnson to the paint. Got a hand on it.
Gotcha.
Now Young with a steal.
I did not mean to do that.
Here's Risacher. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. The rebound by Filipowski.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Money. And that one is hammered home.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Now LeVert. Outside Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Probably going to take me out soon.
Jazz leading by 16. George feels it out a bit. Down low. Here's Money. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long,
Team's
in
playing
control
really
of the
good, too.
pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's LeVert, and the call will be against John
Really good
Collins.
defense.
That's his first foul of the game. It's intercepted.
Give me that.
Awesome defense, just outstanding
360?
effort to reach his big
Yes,
hands
sir.
in there and just rip the ball away.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's LeVert. Over Sexton. Connects on the open jumper. George with it.
From the reserves.
A minute 42 left in the
This
fourth
one's all
quarter
but
here.
over. Let's go Sexton, get him.
Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Risache. Risaché's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right,
me out.
I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time
didn't
officials
take me
are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Jazz leading by 18.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were
Let's
also
go.
unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for money.
Come on, you had to
Knows
foul
how to
him.
fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Gay. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. And it's Young in for Mann. Here's
Need a 50
Filipowski.
piece.
Here's Money. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Johnson.
Yep.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Who's watching him?
Here's Bufkin. Utah grabs the miss.
All game. Go on, guys. Let's go.
Clarkson outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of
Bye-bye.
victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's
Walk of
going to do
shame.
it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
I didn't even know rookies could score like this.
Good game, MP.
Might fall short. What are you talking about?
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Okay, most of the season has come and gone. We've seen all we've needed to see. Can we just give MP his Rookie of the Year already while he's still young?
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Still the 6th seed. Had 15 dunks in that game. That's wild.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
All right, let's go. Home game against Portland. Start out strong. Oh, and we're wearing my favorite jerseys. Let's go. Knocked out in a row. Let's go. We should have this shit. Portland ain't much. They only got 28 wins on the year.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home floor. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Williams is out there with Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Haynes in at the 3, the small forward. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. Avdia with the rebound. And Portland with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
Oh, no.
And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against Atlanta. George looking over the floor to the middle. He's looking for Haynes and finds him. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Oh,
count it, good.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. Coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Money. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Sexton attacking. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Here's Kamare. Defended by Haynes. Henderson, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And that one, good.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Henderson kicks to Avdia. Here's Kamare. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris, as we watch Avdia, he's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case. Boy, guys, when you think of Deni Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Now, here's Sexton. This game he had 28 points. Over Sharp. The shot by Sexton, no good. Portland leading by 6. Outside, Avdia. Now Henderson. His last outing with 20 points. There's the drive. Shot clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. Fades away. And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Kessler. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass.
Yeah, pass it out when I call for it, dude. Come on.
But drive by Henderson. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Henderson's got his second basket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Here's Williams, and it's Utah with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
It's the final game of the regular season, Greg. It's time to look ahead for most teams.
And for some, that's looking towards the playoffs, right? Others, it's looking to the offseason, but don't look too far down the road just yet. We've got a game to play. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Both free throws good from Haynes. Trailblazers leading by 5. Now here's Henderson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Outside, Simons. Over Sexton. A nice shot by Simons.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Haynes passes to Sexton. George with the ball. Kessler, screen on Henderson. And here's George for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Here's Sharp. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. And here's George. Collins, a screen on Henderson. Clock at 6. Henderson against George. Up and in on the layup. George has got 5 points so far.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Williams with the ball. Scoreless thus far. 3-pointer, Simons. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Kessler finds Sexton. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Haynes. And he gets the whistle.
Really?
2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to look at the numbers for money. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. How about 42 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists? And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. Here's Collier. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Pass to Money. 3-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Now Clarkson, he's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Filipowski passes to Haynes. Here's Filipowski.
Out of the paint.
Pass to Collier. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 9. Here's Avdia. Now Grant. Great tee that time from Haynes. And now Utah, fast break. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The quick look, no good that time. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Simons. Filipowski grabs the board. Utah's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Money. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Money's got 8 points.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Hawks lit up the floor. He contributed 51 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now, here's Simons. 23 points for him the last game against San Antonio.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's Filipowski. Pass to Money. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. And the layup falls.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Utah, they've been consistent in their approach, and they found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor.
Now, here's Grant. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Simons surveying the D, and he gets the bucket. Simons has got 7 points.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Money. Outside, Markkanen. And here's Clarkson. And Klingon pulls it down.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Simons. Pass to Banton. Back to Simons. No good from outside. Here's Haynes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Klingon is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard. And Grant sends it back.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart. And Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
The shot's good from Simons.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Here's Money. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shoots over Simons. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. Again, Simons missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. For 3.
Sexton hit that
shit. A rebound by Simons. Trailblazers leading by 10. Over George. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Dude. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
John Collins, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Jabari Walker's checked in for Portland. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now, here is George. He has 5. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Simons. And it's Grant in the corner. Simons, the pass to Banton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. Going inside. Pass to Kessler. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Klingon. Back to Simons. Grant with the ball. To the inside. Klingon. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Now, here's George. He's got 8. Cans it from downtown.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Simons. Down low. Here's Klingon. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. And Avdia subbed in for Delano Banton.
Yes.
3 triples for him this quarter. 4 overall.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, Jeremy Grant is becoming adept at how to finish the alley-oop. Devastates the defense with a terrific look. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Simons with the screen for Grant. Pass to Walker. Outside, Avdia. Shot clock at 5. A 3-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Sexton kicks to George. Here's Collins. And it comes off the front of the rim. Portland's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. To the paint. Walker's shot is off. Jazz trail by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. driving the lane, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now, here's Walker. Still scoreless. Pass to Grant. Rebounded by the Jazz. Money's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, George. Collins, a screen on Simons. Outside, Sexton. No good on the 3. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simons has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
To the middle. Here's Haynes. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
I'll take it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
A nice shot by Simons.
And you got to get out on the head if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my
I'm going to
friend.
make some more at some point. I just haven't really gotten around to it. I don't know what I want to use.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Simons. Williams, a screen on George. Simons from outside. Money with the rebound. Money's got 5 rebounds tonight. George against Simons. No good with the layup. Trailblazers leading by 7. Nails the wide open jump shot. Simons has got 21.
I appreciate that, dude.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that
Only
quick
my second member so far.
Here's Sexton. Drills the baseline jumper. Here's Simons. He's got 21. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Aiden Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Jabari Walker.
I'm going to make some that are kind of related to the main games I play on the channel.
On defense, Utah.
That's why I went with that first
They
one.
trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Filipowski.
Yeah, trim the deficit to 5, and then we let them go on a fucking huge run as soon as they take me out. Yeah, down by 18 going into halftime.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Portland out in front. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a
well, to be honest,
a
good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation.
Okay, let's take a... Thanks for joining us.
Let them score 39 in the 2nd quarter. That was fucking pathetic.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
the
let
guard
him hit a
pair.
3 right as
It's
soon
George
as the
and
half
Sexton.
starts. You guys are
preparing up front.
awesome.
It'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Haynes in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here is George. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim rattler. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from Haynes. Shoots. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here is George. 14 points for him. To the left wing. Here's Haynes. The rebound by Sharp.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Avdia. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 21. The Jazz have shot 6 of 7 at the line. That's good from Haynes. Both free throws good from Haynes. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Henderson kicks to Avdia. Pass to Williams. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Kamare. Defended by Sexton. And they'll get another chance. Avdia with it. He's guarded by Collins. Collins against Avdia. And it's sent back by Kessler. Rebound by Williams.
Dude. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 10.
Yes, sir.
And here's Sharp. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Stop letting him
Sharp's got 12.
Score.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Kamare. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Pass to Avdia. And he lobs it up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Collins. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's George. 19-point game. And finished off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Portland is gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Williams. Here's Henderson. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Haynes.
Are you serious?
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Sharp. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets the ball.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Anderson looking it over. Pass to Kamare. Outside, Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kamare. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for George. Here's Kamare. He's got 10. Pass to Williams. Now Grant. Outside, Simons. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. Simons has got 31 points.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space, and he'll burn you.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Kamare. Grant gets a wide open look. It's good from long range. Grant's got 8 points.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for Colin Sexton. And Portland with a change here, too. Klingen's checked in. Now, here's Simons. He's got 31. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
Down by fucking 22.
Trailblazers leading by 22. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Klingen. Jeremy Grant is out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Benton in at the 2.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Haynes passes to George. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, you love to see Keontae George powered through it all, flexing on the defense right there.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. Pass to Benton. Outside, Simons. Klingen the screen for Simons. Now here's Walker over to the wing. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Collins and finished off by Collins.
Oh my goodness, John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Trailblazers leading by 19. Simons on the wing, defended by George. And it's Simons missing. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his third foul of the game. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Delano Banton. George with the ball. Kessler, a screen on Simons. And Kessler throws it down.
He can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. From the arc. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Yeah,
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Come on, dude.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Haynes. Thybulle, and that one is stuffed right through.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Probably our easiest game on the schedule. We
pass to Sexton.
It.
The Jazz working the ball around now.
This is pathetic.
Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Collins on the assist by Sexton. That's now 8 points for John Collins. Thybulle, the pass to Walker. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
That free throw good from Haynes. Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Both free throws good from Haynes. Trailblazers leading by 20. Pass to Klingon. Grant with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
No good on the second free throw. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And finished off by Collins.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Haynes, and he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Money. Here's Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Sharp comes in for Jabari Walker. And Henderson subbed in for Grant. Haynes, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
Now Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Outside, Simons. Williams, a screen on Sexton. The shot's good from Simons.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Avdia. Simons with the ball. And it's blocked by Haynes. And he recovers it. 6 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Money, no good. Trailblazers leading by 20. Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Simons. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside, Sexton. Off target with his 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And here's Sharp. Back to Williams. And stolen by Sexton. Here we go, one-on-one. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Pass to Sharp. In the corner, Henderson with it. That's a 2 from Simons. And another one. What? That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
51 up the fucking
into the lane. Money, no good.
Crazy.
Portland leading by 20. Sharp with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And it's Simons missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Haynes. Makes it off the glass. Money's got 44.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Utah's on defense. It's an 18-point game. Poke loose. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Portland again missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Sexton. Outside for George. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 19 points from Keontae George. Trailblazers leading by 16. Outside, Avdia. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
And here's George. Pass to Money. Drives to the hoop, and he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Back to Henderson. Williams, a screen on George. For three, Henderson, and Williams with the stuff.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Haynes passes to Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Sharp, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Jazz trail by 16. Inside, here's Haynes, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Henderson outside. 5 to shoot. To the inside, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Haynes, Williams with the block. Henderson against Sexton. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And that one falls for Henderson.
I love getting fucking blown out, dude.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Utah shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Count it. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
PC.
And so it'll boost this year's wins.
I'm on PS5.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
So bad.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Yeah, tough game tonight. Fuck you.
Focus on the next game.
Great.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
Of course we would lose the 6th seed. Lose one game.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Fucking awful, dude.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Tonight, we'll see the Utes. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses. The Jazz on offense. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
It's George on the wing.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right to him.
Hartenstein passes to Dort. Williams with it. Picked up by Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Collins. And it's Holmgren missing.
Far from an ideal start. Only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Here's Sexton. Back to George. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Dort, a screen on George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Both of us,
yeah,
dude.
So skilled offensively.
What?
Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And, of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will...
What? Yeah, here we go. Gonna sit the whole first quarter now. Where's their bench?
Jazz trail by 6. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in at the center position. George for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He dropped 48 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Outstanding. Thanks.
Right.
Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed.
Ball,
they wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Keontae George.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
Both shots good from the stripe. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And they're pushing it up for the finish. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
The quick hands of Caruso.
I want to know how Caruso stole the ball
anticipation
from
to come away
behind
with the steal and get them out in transition.
Now George. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
4 on the clock. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Joe misses. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to George. And here's Markkanen. Sexton looking around. Over Williams. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Can't fucking score.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Money. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. Thunder on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Clock at 6. And it's rejected. Dort with it, guarded now by George. Pass to Caruso, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at Oklahoma City, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course the Utah Jazz, only 2 spots back.
Now, checking out the Jazz, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Here's Money. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the
Can we stop letting him shoot the fucking 3?
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
George outside. Here's Money. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Let's look at the leaderboard and see which teams are making the most of their trips to the line in the second half of the season. Number 1, the Jazz.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Jazz on D. Down by 12. 5 to shoot. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Offensive rebound.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
It's scooped up. Caruso, the pass to Dort. Wiggins with a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points. Here's Money. Got it. Takes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Dort, a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Oh, Kessler with the block. And they get it back. Outside for Dort from the arc. Money grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Markkanen. Forcing the issue. Markkanen.
Yeah, he was showing some muscle there. Markkanen is so tough to contain at times.
Wiggins outside. Caruso outside. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on George. A good-looking shot from the wing. 22 points for him.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
The fadeaway. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Money, pass to George. Outside Sexton. They set the screen. Over Dort. Sexton misses. Thunder leading by 12. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. True on the 14-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Outside Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton passes to Markkanen. From outside the arc. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now. Wiggins bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Jazz trail by 16. George with it. He's got 5. Outside Sexton. And here's Kessler. Pass to Money. Good work defensively by Dort.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. John Collins comes in for Larry Markkanen. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Money, pass to Clarkson. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Up top, Holmgren. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 9.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Collier. He's scoreless. Collins passes to Money. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. 3 on the clock. Offensive board. Left side, Williams. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Yeah,
we talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's a good passer. I think that gets lost in Collins' ability to score the ball.
Outside, Williams. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. The steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Money misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Poked loose. Stolen by Collins. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it all.
Don't take me out.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Thunder leading by 12. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Caruso's got 6.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Clarkson with the ball. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proven to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs.
I think for the Jazz, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, on the boards,
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Collins and Kessler there in the middle. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Money in at the 3. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. Well, you look at Kessler, top 5 in block shots. He challenges everything.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Now Sexton, right wing. Here's Money, just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3, and it's Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got 5.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Outside, Williams. Shot from the low block. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Here's Collins. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Utah grabs the miss. Money's got 4 rebounds in the game.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Money, pass to George. And there's a pick. Let's go with a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
The 3 from Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Where the fuck is the foul, dude?
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting,
why would
length.
you not shoot
Not
that?
a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now. And Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal. It's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
There are 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. The Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Pass to George, to the middle. Here's Kessler, and finished off by Kessler.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. George defending. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Wow, his
so
first
2 free throws
foul.
for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the
Hanging
line
off my
can be the
back
next
all
best thing.
game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Fires from deep.
Come on,
pulls
dude.
it in.
Make a fucking
And right now,
three.
they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Are they the fucking home team or something? Did I miss something?
Free throw drops for Williams.
OKC.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What the fuck?
Jazz trail by 15. With the drive, Collins outside. Sexton passes to Collins. Back to Sexton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Williams with it. Picked up by Sexton. Williams' shot is good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Money. Pass to Markkanen. There's a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that Markkanen had a slow start to his pro career because now he's a candidate for the 50, 40, 90 club almost every year.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Kessler. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso is checked in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
The jump hook, and it's Markkanen with the bucket inside. Markkanen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's got such a sweet shot, but at 7 feet, Markkanen can also hurt you down low. An all-around offensive talent.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Jazz trail by 13. Outside Sexton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
The 3 from Sexton. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
Our shooting is fucking pathetic this game.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. It's Dort on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander sinks a big one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output.
Fuck this. I'm not even sitting here watching this bullshit.
Teams will make substitutions. Here's Money. He's got 19. There's a screen. Here's Collier. Markkanen outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Collier. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Money, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Oklahoma City leading by 12.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul, and he's gone.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They led by as many as 18. Caruso finds Williams. Launches it. Utah grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Money. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Collier. Williams defending. Collier, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Outside, Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah,
Williams has got 13 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Money, the pass to Markkanen. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great.
Thanks,
Allie.
In the
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripes.
fouls.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Wiggins against Markkanen. Here's the teardrop. No good on the layup. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Money. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Wiggins. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Wiggins powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Filipowski to pass to Money. Clarkson outside. Puts up a 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth, and they did.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Thunder, up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Let's go.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Williams. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. Outside Sexton. from behind the arc. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Lets a three fly. Collins with the rebound.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Kessler down low, working on Williams. Kessler, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Kessler, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Money. For 3, George drops in the 3.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. George defending. Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Money. Pass to Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Williams a screen on Collins. Wiggins passes to Joe. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Caruso outside. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That one goes in. And now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to George. Collins, high post. Wiggins on him. 13 feet out. Williams grabs the board.
Why would you not pass that out?
Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Wiggins passes to Joe. Pulls up. Utah grabs the miss. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Pass to Sexton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up,
Sexton.
Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
Great.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can we get off of him?
George outside. Beyond the arc. Utah with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Ooh, poked away.
Dude.
Stolen by Caruso. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to
reason
score
I only have
because
21
it forces the
points
defense to act.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
The ball's knocked loose.
Dude, are you kidding me?
And they're on the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
God,
and the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Inside. Will it go? And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. Now here's George.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
Here's Wiggins. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Money. Pass to George. Collins with a screen on Dort. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to George. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dort's shot is good.
Oh, my
Dort has
God.
really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
To the inside. Here's Money. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Dort outside. Williams with it. Wiggins outside. Back to Williams. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Kessler. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Money. Pass to Sexton. And there's the lob. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Pass to Dort, 3-pointer. Collins with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Money. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
In the 4th quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it. And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Pass to Holmgren. Takes a 3.
Great.
Counted from distance.
Fucking knew it.
A superb 3-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Money. Tipped. Now Williams. Dort outside.
Can they call fouls, please? Please.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. George defending. And there's a 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Money. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. So Dort's got rebound number 7 tonight. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Dort, a screen on Sexton. Williams misses. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Money misses.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Tipped. In transition, here come the Jazz. And he dunks it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Are you kidding me?
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Money misses.
Oh my
Thunder
God,
leading by 10.
dude.
Pass to Williams. Here's the break. Here's Money. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Money. Williams defending. Sexton passes to Money. Clock at 6. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. It's George on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And that one drops for him.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 49 in the game. Money, the pass to Sexton. To the left side wing. Here's Money. Three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Holmgren. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Dort for 3. Rebound, Utah.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And it's Utah with the ball. 8-point game. George for 3. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They led by as many as 18. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And Utah calls time here. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Just
some nights the shots don't fall. closest fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint them.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Up next, the Timberwolves take. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Haynes in at the 3. Here's DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
George with the ball. He's looking for Haynes and finds him off on the layup. Now Randall. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Sexton. It's rebounded by Haynes.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Reed. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now DiVincenzo. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Kessler against Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Haynes passes to Collins. George looking around. Here's Sexton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with it's infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now, here's George. Last game he had 13. Kessler finds Sexton. Back to Kessler. Reed with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Randle outside. Reed with a screen for Randle. There's the triple. The rebound by the Jazz. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now Sexton, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Haynes, and he dunks it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Here's DiVincenzo, following the bucket by the Jazz. From deep. Edwards can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. DiVincenzo against George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, the Jazz score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Randle. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Collins with some nice D.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Haynes passes to Kessler. Outside for George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now here's McDaniels. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now, here's Sexton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Collins, a screen on Edwards. Sexton for 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Down low, here's Alexander Walker.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Driving to the basket. Haynes passes to Sexton. Kessler in the post. Edwards defending. Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 7.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Oh, what a finish!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
You're serious?
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
A different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Markkanen comes in for John Collins. And it's Clarkson in for Sexton. Now here's DiVincenzo. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by Utah. 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. Count it from 12. He has 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Haynes. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Edwards. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
They get it again. The tray. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Filipowski. And here's George. 7 points in the game. Markkanen from outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Clarkson. DiVincenzo with it. Still yet to score. Hits it from 3-point range.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Here's Money. He's coming off a 34-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Now here's Markkanen. Shoots from 14. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder was phenomenal. He had 34 points and worked hard on defense, recording a number of blocked shots and steals as well. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Kevin Love comes in for Randall. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. They set the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. And it falls over the rim and in. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Collier. Picked by Markkanen from outside the arc. And it's Collier missing. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Love outside. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Haynes. Back to Love. Fires the three. The rebound by Collier. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. It's tipped. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Jazz lead by 1. Timberwolves shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Conley dishes to Love. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz shooting pretty efficiently out there. It isn't 48% in the first quarter. Haynes passes to Collier. Takes it inside. No one near him. And no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
We've got Kevin Love. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Collier. He has yet to score. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. Love outside. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Haynes. Banked in off the glass. Money's got 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Gobert, and that's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Sexton. He's got 6, and it's Kessler, top of the key. And that's going to be a travel. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Minnesota. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, there's the Jazz. They find themselves in 6th place.
I think for Minnesota,
their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
George is checked in for Collier. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Love, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Haynes. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Love finds McDaniel. Now here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Collins. Good D from Love. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Utah trailing here. Here's Money. He's got 15. Now Sexton. They get it back. Collins wide open. He fires. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Here's Sexton. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Alexander Walker passes to Love. Traps in the tray. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Sexton against Clark. Outside, Sexton. $18 feet out. Sexton can't get that one to drop. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Back to McDaniels. 14 feet away. Love trying to break loose. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clark against Sexton. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by George. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. And again, it's Minnesota.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Now, Alexander Walker. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Jazz leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around."
So it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
You look at the Jazz, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome.
I hope the Clippers
Fun team to
lose.
watch when everything's in sync.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Utah Jazz.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Timberwolves trail by 10. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Haynes in at the small forward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
From past the arc, Minnesota with the rebound. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed with a screen on Sexton. Edwards inside. Defended by Sexton. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Edwards. Here's Money. McDaniels defending. In the corner, George with it. Collins setting the pick for George. Pass to Collins. Over Randall. And there's Collins on the assist by George. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Here's McDaniels. Rebound, Utah. Money's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Sexton. Edwards defending. The shot by Sexton, no good. Timberwolves shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniels got 10 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's DiVincenzo. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. In the corner, George with it. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now, here's George. He's got 13. Pass to Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 14.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Here's McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Edwards, and it's blocked by Haynes, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Pass to Edwards. Reed with the screen on Collins. Randall with the bucket.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And yep, another basket.
And this remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now number 2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
He's among some elite company. Makes you wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He is a lot of fun to watch.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Left side Collins. Here's Haynes. Drains it from beyond the arc. Money's got 7 points for the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's McDaniels. Money with the rebound. Jazz leading by 8. Pass to George. Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
And here is DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Inside. Here's Edwards over Sexton. Nice D from Sexton.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Edwards looking it over. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by George.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Down low. Here's Haynes. The shot's good on the assist by George. Money's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. McDaniels sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Over George. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Outside, Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Over Edwards. They get the rebound. Pass to Money. Outside, George. Good on the triple. George has got 16.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Minnesota making some changes. Clark comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dante DiVincenzo. Utah also making some changes. Markkanen comes in for John Collins. And it's Collier in for Keontae George. Randall passes to Reed, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Jazz leading by 17. Here's Haynes.
Oh, yes, sir. Wow. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And he slams it one-handed.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. 4 on the shot clock. A floater. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Haynes passes to Kessler. Markkanen from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Clark right side. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randall against Markkanen. Randall dishes to Clark. Pass to McDaniels. Floats one up. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Sexton, and he lays it straight in. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Jazz with some changes. Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. So it's the Timberwolves now. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clark outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Haynes passes to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
Here's Filipowski. Defended by Gobert. On the wing, Markkanen.
Are you kidding me? Why would you fucking stop?
Alexander Walker trying to free himself up. Randall no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Here's Collier. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Money. 26 points for him. Clarkson passes to Collier. To the paint. He's looking for Haynes and finds him.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Randall no good. Jazz leading by 19 points. And now Utah, fast break. 1:46 left here in the 3rd quarter. Clarkson for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Driving in. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a hot 57% from the field in the 3rd. Money, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. Clark, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Conley. Love outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Money with the rebound. Money's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's good. Money's got 17 points here in the 2nd half.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Love outside. Pass to Clark. Puts up a 3. Money with the rebound. Here's Collier. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The three. Good on the three-point shot. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game. New lineup here for the Timberwolves. And Utah with a change here, too. Money's checked in for Markkanen. DiVincenzo against George. Pass to Kessler. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Naz Reid. And it's like DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Sexton. Six to shoot. Kessler screen on Edwards. That's a two from Sexton. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Haynes.
Double.
Money's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to George. Now Sexton. George with a screen on Randall. The open look here for Sexton. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
DiVincenzo against George. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to Sexton. Kessler screen on McDaniels. It's stolen by Randall. DiVincenzo with it. George picks him up. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
Jazz leading by 17. Pass to Sexton. Here's George. Defended by DiVincenzo. George against DiVincenzo. Collins a screen on DiVincenzo. And that one's good, George.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. To the inside. Outside for Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Got it from 16 feet. Edwards got 22 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
George finds Sexton. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 5. Kessler, a screen on Edwards. Utah needs to get off a shot here. George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. And it's sent back by Kessler. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Reed in the post. Working on Collins.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Outside, Sexton. Takes the 3. Pass to Money. Now, here is George. Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. The second chance effort. And the layup good by George. George has got 11 in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
DiVincenzo. Can't get it to fall. Jazz leading by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Utah.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And after a number of battles over the course of this season series, this victory tonight is going to finish them off with an advantage of 3-1 on the year against the Timberwolves.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Money.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's McDaniels. Nice spin off the left rim and in. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Outside, George. Collins kicks to Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Over Edwards. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
It's official. MP with one of the best rookie seasons ever.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
Yes, we got the 6th seed. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public appearance since being named NBA Rookie of the Year, MP.
What's up, fellas?
The first of many, I'm sure.
You can only win one Rookie of the Year, Toby. When you're a rookie.
No, Jalen, I was saying...
You do know what a rookie is, don't you?
Yes, I know what a rookie is. I'm saying it's the first of his appearances. He's going to make many more appearances.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy. Yes. That makes perfect sense. Toby never played ball.
Yeah, it's true. He's never even touched a basketball.
Oh, Toby never played. We're doing this again. Okay, great. Thank
MP,
you.
You know what rookie means, don't you?
A first-year player.
You see, Toby? This guy knows ball.
Ding, 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 ding.
I guess I'm the Jalen Murphy Show Rookie of the Year, too, huh?
Oh, yes, you are. Let's talk about this honor, MP. You said a rookie is a first-year player, but you look like you were a seasoned vet out there. Did NBA hoops come easier to you than you expected?
I mean, Jalen and Russ, you guys know this. Nothing about being a professional athlete is easy. Everyone in this league is elite. You know, I just control what I can control, keep my nose to the grindstone, and trust the work.
You hear that, Russ?
Ooh, my boy is smooth.
So smooth.
Smooth off the court as he is on.
Oh, that's how MP gets you. Says all the right things in front of the cameras. But once they're off, woohoo! Take no prisoners.
San Antonio in the first round. Oh, man.
This is it. Playoffs. When the season started, nobody outside these walls thought we would be here. Shoot, there were people inside these walls that thought we wouldn't be here. But we proved them wrong. And we're gonna keep proving them wrong because we know something they don't know. We know what's in here and what's in here. The pundits looked at last year's record and saw a loser. But we looked inside of ourselves and saw a winner, and that's why we are here on the verge of making history. We wanted more than anyone. We worked harder than anyone, and most importantly, we are better than anyone. Everyone else is lucky to be here, but you earned it. This is your trophy. This is your destiny. Now go out there and seize it. Bring it in, MP.
Let's go. It's one possession at a time, man. Let's lock in. Win on three. 1, 2, 3, win!
This is it. The playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.
Playoff time. Wipe those records clean.
Guess we're not getting to see for those anymore. 76,000. See. Yeah, I know. Well, made it to the playoffs, bro. For the 6th seed, we're going against the Spurs first round. I think I'm gonna call it here because I got a doctor's appointment I gotta be to at 8:30 tomorrow morning, so I can't stay up that late and sleep through it. I'll be on tomorrow probably when I get out. Not busy tomorrow, and you want to do some more Elden Ring, let me know, boss. I'm gonna kick it off here, guys. Appreciate everyone that stopped in. This was a killer stream. We had a lot of people pop in and out. Checking Studio app real quick. The Elden Ring stream did good today too. Alright, dude. Take it easy, guys. I will catch you tomorrow.